What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. Now let's get into it. So Baddies, not even Baddies. Bad Girls Club is synonymous with Mona Simone, and Mona Simone is synonymous with Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls came out a long time ago, but before that, I had this character called Mona Simone, which was my Shanae, my Wanda, my Medea at the time. And I don't know what popped in my mind, but I was like, I should review the baddies because in Mona's world, Mona is a baddie. And for whatever reason, it worked, right? A lot of y'all watched my Mona Simone character review baddies and for years and seasons. And I was ended up doing a lot of interviews with the ladies. I say from season like 6 or 7 up. I think all of the notoriety with the women started with Leia. I want to say that who the first woman was. And then we get into season 7 and it became a bigger thing with women like Judy and Stassi, the OG, like the OOGs. All right. And then from there, it just went on and on and on. I interviewed practically a numerous number of them. And all of them, liked the character, understood the character, knew that it was a comedic gag and was what it was. But Mona Simone got me into a lot of trouble with a lot of the women, i.e. Natalie Nunn and Tanisha. They, for whatever reason, couldn't stand the character, maybe because the character always went in on them. I'm sure probably to this day they'd be like, nah, I don't know who Mona Simone is. But everybody who is anybody regarding Bad Girls Club knew who Mona Simone was. No shade. I am, or I was, the first, or one of the popular first, openly gay male impersonating characters kind of caricature on YouTube. Let's be clear. And it was a fun run, but I had to stop it because Mona Simone created issues with me in my personal life. People thought that I was RuPaul. People in my community thought that I was RuPaul. People thought that I was trans or turning into a woman. People, didn't want to date me because they thought I was, doing drag or thought I was a woman or whatever the case may be. It was very, very dramatic in my personal life. Over YouTube, everybody loved it and thought it was great, but I had to stop doing it mentally. I felt that I had to stop doing it because it was really affecting my life. I couldn't date. No one wanted to date me. It was just really a lot. And then it became a thing where I felt like the character was really like talking down on the women, and the women of the newer age were not vibing with the character. So there was a lot going on for me personally, and I checked out and I ended up deleting like a majority of the videos. I have some left and those videos play. There's a couple on YouTube if you find them. And then the rest of them play on my platform, ACTV Plus now, because I ended up going through a spell where YouTube was like canceling all of my shit and like threatening to close my channel down. So I had to do a lot of revamping. I say all that to say, in the most recent days, dealing with baddies, Bad Girls Club is long overdue, long done. Natalie Nunn has come back on the scene with baddies, right? And I did a recent interview, well, not recent, but when Sarah was a part of the baddies, I did an interview with her and all of that, just to like reconnect with the fans and stuff and put Mona back out there or whatever the case may be. And some of y'all like that, a lot of y'all like that interview. And some of the interviews still play, right? So then recently, with some of the seasons, I think I did Baddies West or South, whatever season it was. I started bringing Mona back slowly, and trying to regain that audience back in like an apologetic way, to say sorry for deleting all the videos. And then as of late, like Baddies Caribbean, I brought Mona Simone back in the flesh, not just audio version or podcast version, but in the flesh in the last couple of videos into the reunion. So here we are now. Mona Simone is back doing audio podcasts about baddies and audio podcasts on actvplus.com. Get into actvplus.com to support. That's like my Patreon. Okay. And most recently we got into Baddies Caribbean, like I said, and getting into Baddies Midwest. Jelaminah has always been a friend to the show, and I'm assuming still a friend, but I don't know because I went to go check her stories and I can't find her. I sent her a DM most recently, so the DM is still there. But you know, when you go to click on someone's DM and you go to their name and it says no posts, that just lets you know that you're blocked. And so I don't know again if she changed her name. I would think that her name would change in the DM as well. Or if her profile is not on IG anymore, y'all let me know. But she has me blocked. And I'm a bit upset about that because I've met Jela, like I know I'm not gonna say I'm her bestie or I know her like in real life, like personally, but we've ran into each other a couple of times. We've been face to face. I have her number. I don't know if it's still her number, but I have her number. And she was on Twitter saying that she would definitely want to do an interview. So in my mind, I have no problems with the beautiful woman. And she still follows the Mona Simone Twitter page. So I'm confused. And I'm confused because I don't know why she would block me. I don't understand that. And I'm confused because she loved the Mona character and understands what the Mona character does. So I'm confused. Either way, though, I still love her. I still think she's amazing. I still think she's gorgeous. And I still hope that she don't get beat up by Bad Dolly. And, you know, I don't know if that's why she blocked me, because I think the only thing I can think of the reason why she blocked me is because I said that Gretchen did her in on the reunion. Well, not me. Mona said that Gretchen did her in on the reunion only because the result of her face was catastrophic. And so for me, if you walk away from a fight, someone doesn't have any bruises and someone has bruises, you would think that the person that has bruises got beat up. Now, everybody's like, oh, she didn't get beat up. She didn't get beat up. So I switched that and I was like, okay, maybe she didn't get beat up, but she still walked away with bruises. And to me, if you didn't look at the footage for the reunion, you would think that she got beat up. Either way, I'm not a fan of Gretchen. I think that Gretchen should have been taken off the show the moment she said nigga the fourth time. But for whatever reason, Natalie kept her on the show, and it is what it is. So we get to the reunion. I make my statements. And maybe she saw that. Maybe she didn't like that. I have no idea. But A Connection TV's Instagram is not really linked to anything that I got onto YouTube, really. So I don't understand why she did that. Maybe because I, reposted Bad Dolly. I have no idea. But y'all let me know. Is her Instagram still up? Is it still posted? Am I blocked? And why would you think I would be blocked? Because ever since Bad Girls Club into Baddies, I've been repping Jela. But whatever, it's neither here nor there. That Baddies Midwest trailer is insane. And for whatever reason, people are still engaged into the franchise. I will say shout out to Natalie Nunn for doing her thing and creating the Baddie Shot O'Clock game. I think that is a smart move. And the girl is going to stay rich. So shout out to her. And shout out to all the women that did Baddies Midwest. The trailer is crazy. I don't think that sneaking and jumping is a cool thing. Diamond the body. Biggie. I don't rep that at all. And I think my only question to the trailer, well, I have a lot of questions, but one of my main questions to the trailer, or just in general, is what happened between Jelaminah and Bad Dolly. I want to know what happened, because Jelaminah is still talking her shiz naive on social media like she really ain't scared. And I never known her to be scared. And, maybe people are amping up Bad Dolly way too much because of what she did at the reunion. But just like I said about Jelaminah, I'm going to say about Bad Dolly. Bad Dolly is the one who walked away with a broken nose and had mad bandages on her face to fix whatever the hell was going on with her nose. The women that she attacked had nothing wrong with them. Maybe a pulled wig, that was it. So if you stand Bad Dolly up against all the women that were flawless compared to her with this big ass cast on her nose, you would think that she's the one that got rocked. Same thing I said about Jelaminah is the same thing I'm saying about Bad Dolly. But at the end of the day, y'all think Bad Dolly eats down. And that wasn't proven to me based on the auditions, but that's neither here nor there. I saw a clip where Jelaminah smacked out of Bad Dolly, and Bad Dolly was going on social media talking about she gonna get Jelaminah back. Now, the fact that the Bad Dolly and Taseki were going at it, and Bad Dolly said that she would whatever, and it is what it is. And then Bad Dolly says that Taseki called her a eater. Then you see Taseki's hand is broken like that, but Bad Dolly still looks good. So I'm just confused about how these women could look so amazing still. Is the makeup really covering up all these bruises? I'm really confused. Either way, maybe that's why she blocked me, because I posted up Bad Dolly. I don't know. I'm curious. Jelaminah, hit me up. I texted you, I DM'd you, and I tweeted you on Twitter. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Furthermore, into this trailer, why would Zeus Network post Krishan saying that about Taseki? I'm really trying to understand that, and I'm really trying to put into context what would make them do that. Okay. And a lot of people are wondering the same thing. Those kind of accusations are insane. Insane. And, with everything going on with the Diddy and all the stuff that's happening and the climate that we're in now, you can't just make those types of accusations and just think that it's cute, pretty hot, or tempting and just walk away from it. How do we move past that? Everybody was hoping that the two sisters could come back and kumbaya, but obviously they did not. And then what is the aftermath for this? I'm curious. I'm really trying to figure it out. I really want to know. Because dang, that sucks for Taseki. Taseki is, or became, the new Krishan, but just with a maturity level that Krishan never had, or never displayed. Let me say that. And Taseki is the eater now, 3 seasons in, and Zeus would do this to her. Krishan is not even on the show. Krishan came up, popped up with the baby on her arm, said that, and left. That's insane to me. And that's not even like something that really that's not something that motivates me to want to watch the show. It just questions why they would even put that in the show. Right? Am I the only one? I guess I'm the only one. Trailer looks crazy. A lot of sneaking, a lot of jumping. New girls versus the OGs. I have to say, I'm team OGs over the new girls. I don't know who these chicks are. I have no idea. I can care less about a Biggie because her mouth is way too reckless and her fists does nothing. And she cries bullying and gets beat up and all that. I'm not here for none of that. I feel like you should be, if anything, you should be like Taseki and Honor, your besties, your sisters. They talk they ish and they back it up with their hands. Biggie talks to her ish and she goes in the crowd and chills and hangs out with the audience. I don't know. But I'm going to watch it. Mona's going to do reviews. And at the end of the day, hopefully Jelaminah unblocks us, because that was dumb. That was dumb. Anyways, leave your comments and let me know. Let me know if Jelaminah's page is still up, because she really blocked the boy. Like, what? That's stupid. I'm not even going to say I hope she get beat up. I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I still rock for you, Jela. Gorgeous ass, pretty face ass girl. And your hands do slide. And you be sliding on it. Like I said in the review, but you pop top. And I just didn't want you to get beat up. And now I just didn't want that. But anyways, love you, sis. Check your messages. Unblock me. Cause what? Anyways, I can't wait to do reviews. Mona's going to be on it like white on rice. And if y'all want to watch the full visual of Mona, definitely go to ACTV Plus, support that, because it is needed. Your support is needed. Everything can't be posted on YouTube because YouTube is not paying like they used to. Maybe when TikTok is taking off, residual income will be a little bit bigger on YouTube. But either way, leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Who are your preseason faves for Baddies? Do y'all think that Jelaminah had the right, or it made sense for Jelaminah to block me off of my review, like what I said, whatever, even though I've been writing for her the whole way through? Yeah, do y'all think that Zeus should have aired Taseki saying that? I mean, Krishan saying that about Taseki? Leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Deuces.